One day, you're going to look around and you're going to realize that everybody loves you, but nobody likes you. And that is the loneliest feeling in the world.
I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't.
Always happens after the news time, doesn't it? So we have two pieces of breaking news here. Sorry, I have a mosquito bite there. Don't even know how I got it because I don't go outside. So we have two pieces of news here. There's four news. There's actually six, but I'm gonna throw those into the news time for tomorrow because these topics are short topics, but I want to talk about them in this video. I want to dedicate this to the trade and the signing. So we got a breaking news. We have a trade between the Minnesota Wild and the Buffalo Sabres. We were literally just talking about how Minnesota's rumoring to shop Dumba, and when I saw that Jansen was going to the Sabres, it was before Stahl was announced to go to Buffalo. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Dumba's wearing a Buffalo jersey now. And that wasn't the case. So Marcus Johansson got traded to the Minnesota Wild, and Eric Stahl has been traded to the Buffalo Sabres. I'm not going to be able to imagine Eric Stahl in a Buffalo sweater. Being honest with you now, I don't think I could imagine him in any other sweater besides Minnesota. Eric Stahl, for the past 3 seasons, in all the games I've watched for Minnesota, he's been in that lineup for so long that I'm not gonna be used to not seeing him there. And Marcus Johansson, he's been kind of bouncing around the league lately. He went to New Jersey in 2017-18, to Buffalo, and then now to Minnesota. So he's been really bouncing around the league pretty often. And I don't want to say this is a win-win for both teams. It's kind of a win. It's kind of a win for Minnesota because Minnesota, they have a crap ton of contracts that are keeping up all their cap space, and trading Eric Stahl to the Sabres gives them a little bit of that cap space. Now Johansson, he does have a decent amount of contract. I think it's like $3.5 million, but I think Stahl's like $5 million. So at least you get $2 million in cap space that are perfectly fine. So you get rid of cap space. It's a great move by Minnesota. That's what people aren't realizing. Everyone's saying, they just ruined Kevin Fiala. I'm like, no. This is a great trade. It's a great trade for cap space. It's a great trade for great offense for Buffalo. I think this will help Buffalo in the future. This gives Buffalo also veteran presence too, which also plays a big part in that. So yeah, I think it's a win-win. I think it's a win for Minnesota in a way, but it's also a win for Buffalo in a way too. So I gotta look at that. Another thing, Joel Edmondson. He has signed a 4-year deal with the Montreal Canadiens, which means Victor Mété's days in Montreal are likely coming to an end. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in another video. But Joel Edmondson has signed a 4-year deal with the Montreal Canadiens worth $3.5 million average annual value. Edmondson was acquired by Montreal last week in a trade. It was pretty much a win-win by both teams, and I think this is going to be a win by Montreal. 4 years might be a bit much. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years, but Joel Edmondson's a pretty good defenseman. I think that he'll be good next season, and I think that will help out this Montreal defense who doesn't really need help. Honestly, I think Edmondson will be playing third line defense at most. So we'll see what happens to Edmondson. I think this will be a good signing. It'll go in favor of Montreal. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this short little video, do make sure to leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I say it in every single video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.